Hey there, it's Tom Corsinals, and right now we're going to talk about a really amazing, powerful strategy you can use right now to dramatically increase your writing output and your productivity as a writer and as an author. Now, a really big mistake all writers have, this is across the board and time immemorial, is not being productive enough and what we call writer's block. Now, really, what this all boils down to is that you don't spend enough time, focused time, actually working, actually writing books. We spend so much time preparing to write a book, doing the research for a book, editing a book, planning the book, sitting down, discussing the book, telling people about the book, all these things that we do that many of them are incredibly important, like researching for your book for sure, but they don't, at the end of the day, produce the final finished product, which is a complete book. And the biggest mistake most writers make is that they do not have a system for writing their book. So what I mean by that is, let's say you have a book idea and you're going to write your novel, or whatever it is. And what the problem is that you don't have a system for writing that. So when you go to write your novel, you don't know where you're going to start, you don't know how you're going to start, but most importantly, you don't know when you're going to start. You say, well, I'll start to write the book this week or this month or this year, whatever. You don't have a certain goal for when to begin the writing, when to begin the writing process, the researching, the outlining, the planning, all that stuff. But you also especially don't have a plan for actually sitting down and writing the book, actually sitting down and crafting chapter 1 and chapter 2 and so on and so forth. And that's the biggest problem most people have. So here's the really simple, really fast, really easy solution. Use a calendar. So right here, this is Google Calendar. This is the calendar that I use. It's super easy, super convenient. You can get an app for any phone, any smartphone you have to use Google Calendar, and it'll sync together, and it's just really awesome. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and schedule in on the calendar my writing time. So on Tuesday, I'll just schedule writing time 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And you don't really have to schedule more than an hour a day. If you actually are a serious writer, and not just a serious writer, but a full-time writer, then you can write more than that. But, even a full-time writer, most of us will find somewhere between 2 and 4 hours a day. For most of us, it's kind of the maximal consistent output that we can put out there. 2 to 4 hours a day of actually solid sitting down in the chair and typing, writing time. Now, some can do much, much more than that. Some can't even do that much. And so it just has to, do what works best for you and what fits for you. But I know what's going to work best for you is to have a system for writing, and that means scheduling in your writing time every day. So if we say, I'm going to start on this date, well then you schedule your writing time, every day for the next week, and then when next week over, you schedule every day for the next week, and just schedule your writing time that way, week by week. So every single week, okay, I'm going to be spending these certain periods of time writing my book. And this is so important because what else we put on our calendar? We put phone calls, we put appointments, we put, picking up the kids, going to the bank, doing errands, all these things that we put on our calendar. And what happens is we get everything done in our calendar, we get everything done on our to-do list, but somehow writing falls off the list. Why is that? The reason that happens is because we don't have it scheduled. But if you know tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 11, you have an appointment with yourself to sit down at your computer and write your book, then you're going to sit down, you're going to do it, you're going to keep your appointment to yourself. So that's why you have to schedule your writing time. My mentor Jim Rohn told me all the time, you have to schedule your success. You have to write in your calendar, schedule your success. And that is so important. You do have to schedule your success. You have to schedule your success by scheduling your writing time. So that's your mission today. Right now, I want you to schedule your writing time for the next week. However long you want to spend 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day, 5 hours a day, you want to do twice a week, 5 times a week, 7 days a week, whatever you want, just schedule it, write it down, plan it out, commit to it. That's what's going to make you successful as a writer, because in the long term, if you write 1 hour a day for an entire year, that is far, far, far more powerful than if you just write, 1 month and 8 hours a day for 1 month. The reason it's so much more powerful is, number one, it's more time that you're spending, but number two, it's not just that you're spending more time, it's that you're being more consistent. You're training yourself to have this habit of success, this consistent daily or weekly writing schedule that you have. And it's okay to change your schedule. You don't have to have it at 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. every single day. But, do what works for you. Schedule it at times that work for you. If you have to get up early, get up early. If you have to stay up late, stay up late. Whatever it takes to get some writing time in every week, and schedule it in your calendar. Make that commitment to yourself. So go out there and do it now. Have an incredible, productive day. Take care.